Hi, I'm Jennifer Priestley. I'm the Associate Dean of the Graduate College at Kennesaw State University. At Kennesaw State, we have a wide range of programs in analytics and data science at the undergraduate level, the master's level, and at the PhD level. Today, I'm joined by 4 of our graduate students in analytics and data science. I'd like to start with Jessica Rudd. Have you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey?
Thanks, Dr. Priestley. I'm Jessica Rudd. I am a second-year PhD student in the Analytics and Data Science program, and I actually started my journey as an undergrad in anthropology, surprisingly, and that anthropology at Emory was very much tied to public health, which led me to a master's in public health. While I was in the public health program, we were required to take epidemiology biostatistics classes, and I really fell in love with kind of the analytics behind essentially how the world works, how people work, right?
Sure.
So ended up getting my master's in public health in global epidemiology, and shortly thereafter joined the Division of Viral Diseases at the Centers for Disease Control and worked there since 2010.
Great. Thanks for that. Nicole?
I'm Nicole Carter. I'm in the Masters of Applied Statistics program, and what led me to data science? I think it kind of found me in a serendipitous way. I was actually completing my undergraduate degree here in finance because I liked working with numbers. I liked analyzing numbers. And through that program, had to take a business statistics course, which sparked an interest. I really enjoyed the course, and not only that, I saw how useful it was and how very important it was, not only in the finance space, but also across any discipline. And so after I finished that course, I decided to pursue a minor in statistics here.
Great.
And maybe unbeknownst to you and Dr. Nee, through your strong analytics leadership, I decided to continue on to get my master's degree.
Great.
Just to, continue on that journey.
Great. And you're close to graduating,
I'm
right?
close to graduating, finally.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
I'm Saujanya. I did my bachelor's in electrical engineering,
Okay.
but somehow I started my career as a software engineer because of the various opportunities available that time in the software. So I did various data-related work in my first few years of my work experience. So my only part is to clean the data and to generate reports to the business people.
Right.
Other than that, I'm really not sure what's going on with the data.
Right.
So that really sparked my interest. What's they going to do with the data that I'm giving every day to them?
Right.
So later I happened to join as a data space consultant.
Okay.
And there also, again, I happened to deal with the data.
Mm-hmm.
But here I got a chance to clean the data and to finally get used more with the data and to load the whole data into the big database.
Okay.
Then all of this experience really sparked my interest, what the business is going to do with this data, whatever the data that I'm providing to them. So whenever I got a free time, I used to sit with the business analysis with my team. I used to talk to them, so got some motivation from them, what I really need to do if I want to really get in my career into the data science or into the visualization.
That's wonderful, and we're happy you're here.
Thank you.
Yan.
Hello, my name is Yan Wang, and actually I have my undergraduate in pharmacy. So at that time, I still have some modeling part, but I only do the project on medical data or clinical data. So that's why I feel interested in statistics. So after my undergraduate, I had a master's degree in statistics from University of Georgia. And at that time, I worked as a statistical consulting assistant. So that's why I have contacted a lot of projects during that time. So I grew my interest from that time, and I decided to be a data scientist or data analyst after graduation.
Okay.
And then after graduation as a master student, I thought that my skills is not strong enough. So I joined the data science program here, and now I'm a second year PhD student here. Hopefully I can become a real data scientist after graduation.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, what really strikes me listening to all of your backgrounds is how varied they are,
Yeah.
right? You know, I love to say that the truth is one and the paths are many. There are a lot of different ways to become a data scientist, and much of that is evidenced through your respective paths. As you guys think about the females, the women, the young women who are coming up behind you as the next generation of data scientists, do you have any suggestions? Do you have any pieces of advice or maybe words of wisdom? Jessica?
Yeah, some of it is based on just looking back and for me, going back to middle school and high school even.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, if there's something that interests you, don't look at, if there's a club that sounds cool, coding
Mm-hmm.
club or robotics club, and nobody there looks like you.
Mm-hmm.
So what? If it's
Right.
something that interests you, that you're passionate about,
Right.
go and do it.
That's great advice.
Mhm.
Nicole?
So I mean, kind of similarly, I'd say to start pursuing an undergraduate degree in something that intrigues you, some area that you feel like you can make a difference, whether that be psychology or biology or epidemiology
Mhm.
or pharmacy, and then piggyback that degree with an analytics degree. I've always thought of this as a skill set or a tool that can be applied in any discipline.
Sure.
It's everywhere,
Right.
even if you don't immediately see it, it's everywhere.
That's great advice. Sujana?
If I go back to my high school, I
Mhm.
don't have this much awareness when I'm at high school. But
Yeah.
but within this past 10 to 15 years,
Mhm.
the industry or the technology has changed a lot.
It's
We have a
incredible,
lot of
yeah.
awareness issues. So the young girls who are coming to, they have a lot of awareness things and they have a lot
Mhm.
of exposure to different kinds of technologies now.
Mhm.
So it's really important to find out what are the opportunities available to them
Right.
first, and according to their interest.
Okay.
If they're interested in data science, what are the
Okay.
opportunities available? How they would get familiarized to the data science.
Okay.
Just try to get their feet wet. Just
Sure.
before getting into the program.
That's great advice. Yeah.
Personally speaking, I have two recommendations for the new coming students or for the new coming women data
Mhm.
scientists. The first thing is that never stop learning. So be confident is very good,
Mhm.
but never be too satisfied with what you have learned
Mhm.
because there are a lot of new knowledge coming every day,
Right.
a lot of publications.
Right.
So
It's
keep
changing and developing so fast.
right,
Yeah.
right, because it's information world.
Mhm.
So never stop reading, never stop
Right.
learning.
Yeah.
And the second recommendation I have is that as a woman, except the career, we also have other things that
Mhm.
distract us a lot, just like family or the kids.
Mhm.
So try to improve the skills to manage the time.
Mhm.
Try to balance your career and your family. So that's also important.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
It's all great advice, and I've really appreciated you taking the time to share a little bit about your story and about your words of wisdom for the next generation coming up behind us. If you'd like to learn more about the analytics and data science initiatives at Kennesaw State, please visit us at datascience.kennesaw.edu.